It's the Comedy Sideshow from South Africa. This week we've got the hilarious Dan Cummins and David Thornton.
Hi, this is Pablo Francisco, and you're watching the Comedy Sideshow.
Alrighty, so let's see who's here. Dan Cummins.
I'm here.
How's it going, man?
Good, man. Just, just trying to stay busy. A lot of beatboxing, a little bit of breakdancing.
Ooh, I could see you on the break, man.
Just keeping it street.
I know you're in the gym all the time, dude. Just streeting out.
Just keeping it street. Yeah, real. Heavy lifting the weights.
Oh, and the jokes.
Thinking about murder.
Yeah.
Same old shit.
Dude, I can't get through the afternoon if I don't Skype with my nieces and think about murder.
Think about killing children.
No.
Oh.
Separate. Yeah. Take a few minutes in between.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I ate a little ginger in
Kids.
between to clean the palate.
No. Oh, right. Right.
Dude, nice to see you here. Now we see each other. Obviously, we're here in South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's now I'm gonna say this. Yesterday we went to a game reserve.
Yeah, man. Private game reserve on a chopper.
On a chopper.
A-team shit.
Pretty unbelievable. You set that up.
Yeah.
I mean, you really set that up, dude. That was unbelievable.
It was fun, man.
Things got a little weird. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of photos.
Are you gonna put those photos up?
Yeah. Show you guys a couple of photos from the event. I don't know how we got into this. It was this gentleman there, an Australian. What was his name?
Dave Thornton.
Dave Thornton. Condescending, got a little hairy.
Got a little. It went from. I think I was trying to explain it to my girl back home, and I started off. I think I took my shirt off because it was just so decadent. Like I had it. It's like 11 a.m.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I got a beer in my hand.
Birds.
A chopper behind me that we
Birds
just
up there.
landed on.
$1 million chopper.
$1 million chopper. Hippos behind that. I'm like, it's so decadent. So I just took this casual, like I just hang out with my shirt off, drinking beer. This is my life.
Yeah.
And it went from that to Dave, and you guys got some pictures. And then it went from that into a boy band reunion photo shoot.
Well, Dave said it was a tattoo show. But I'm like, I don't have any tattoos. He's like, it doesn't matter, dude. No, he's like, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. It's a tattoo show, and we got to be a part of it, right?
I think Dave just wanted to get us naked.
Yeah, he wanted to get us half naked.
Wanted to get us half naked.
And we are smarter than him, though. Yep, we are safe
Shirts
up
off,
here.
pants on.
Yeah, pants on, dude.
That's my motto.
Right on.
That's what I live by. That's my credo. Shirt off, pants on, man.
That's all right. Yeah, that's an awesome.
Have some fun. Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, that's a good
You have a little
call.
fun. You don't get in too much trouble. You get shirt off, pants on.
That's actually a great call. Dude, that should be a country's motto, you know?
Shirts off, pants on, man. That's
Hell
like,
yeah.
like people ask if you had a fun time and how was the party the other night. It was good, man. Shirt off, pants on.
Yeah, that's it. Shirt off, pants
And then,
on.
and then if you like, someone's like, well, how was the party really? No, shirt off, pants off, man.
Yeah,
I took that shit a little far.
Things got crazy. Man.
Things got a little
now,
uncomfortable.
pants off, shirt on, that is.
Then you just got your priorities all wrong.
Yeah, that means you're just afraid to get it all out and you need to get in the gym a little, you know? Like, there's no reason to be swimming with a huge shirt on. First of all, it's not even safe because of the drains and all, you know?
Right, exactly.
Very dangerous, dude.
Yeah, you know, you can get stuck. This is the most disgusting thing I probably could ever even say for any interview, let alone. But true story, this is a Chuck Palahniuk had this book where he referenced this, and I guess it really happened.
This.
The drain thing, man. You can get your butthole stuck on a pool drain.
And lose it all.
And it will tear out your colon and your intestines. It can suck out your insides through your butthole in the pool.
Like a 9-year-old kid ripped out his Lunchables, ripped them right out of his ass. Unbelievable. So, back on a more humorous front, because Dan Cummins likes to get a little dark. Dude, I've been having a great time. Obviously, I've never gotten to see your set live before, so you know us being able to be here together has been awesome and see each other's sets. How have you felt about the shows that every night, the festival?
Good, man. You know, it's like it's just crazy just doing 12 minutes. The shows are so good. I think all of us in that same boat where it's like, you know, when that 12-minute mark hits, you're just like, man, you got them, and you want to do more material. Like, you don't want to get off the stage. No. So it's good, man. And it's been good seeing your stuff, too, man. Because it's like, I just seen you at the coffee shop, but, dude, you're funny as hell, man. Like, we were all talking, like, just you twist a phrase. Like, it's great, man.
Well, it's been a good time. I mean, thank you. It's been a blast, dude. I mean, like Dave Thornton was saying, the pimp was saying,
Gigolo.
There's no or you were saying there's no. You just pass the baton and it's just a solid show. It just keeps going on.
Right.
And then Mark Curry closes it out.
Yep.
We got Indumiso Lindy. What have you thought of some of the South African comedians?
Dude, they've been knocking it out of the park. And I'm not just saying that because he's standing 15 feet over there.
That's true. How you doing in
Miso?
Oh.
No, man, like solid. I mean, Miso has been, he could close out the show.
Yeah.
I know white people, you guys like saying, oh, thinking animals are our best friends. Like, a dog is a man's best friend. No. Be specific, a dog is a white man's best friend. Those fuckers have been chasing us since 1956. Our relationship with dogs is like the same with police. We just want to take ourselves a while before we trust them. And I know you guys love your dogs. Oh, you love dogs. You adore your dogs. You don't have pets. You have family members. Because you treat them like that. You give them toys and clothes and medical aid. Wow. My dog is depressed. You want to say depressed dog? Go to Soweto. Help me.
No, but it's definitely been interesting to have like the international feel.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel like we as American comedians bring to like this international little buffet here?
Dominance.
Nice, dude. That's a fucking great answer, bro. Eat some fucking dominance cakes right now.
No, you know, I'm trying to think. Even like I do know, I was talking to Dave about that. In Australia, it is more like they like to talk about local things more as well.
Right.
I think America, like, stand-up's been around for so much longer. You just have these really distinct, like some guys are like absurd joke guys, and some guys are more family stuff. Like I think
Right.
it tends to be more evergreen, kind of universal material. And I don't know, like what else?
Yeah, because maybe more people know of our stuff as well.
Right. Because we don't talk about as much local stuff at home. But I think this year we just brought good diversity, and everyone's translated real well.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
It's been a good
man.
mix of styles.
So what do you think about this game park that we went on?
Dude.
We're gonna flash some pictures from that again.
Badass.
Now again, some of these pictures a little uncanny, people, but it's just a wild night in the bush. You know what I'm saying?
That was
without any bush.
Without any bush. Dude, that was crazy. Like where we just took this chopper ride. I mean,
Got in a chopper.
These guys are so cool, man. I think it's like Nitro Air is
Yeah.
what they're Nitro Air is what
Nitro
they're
Air is what they're called.
Man, Clint, those guys, just some dude. You and I both met them.
Yeah.
They came up, bought your CD, bought my CD early in the week, gave us a card. This guy Clint, and I'm back in the States. I was telling Dave or maybe Michael Loftus about somebody about this, but you know, you get people sometimes come up to you after shows. You're in like Kansas City, and they're like, "Hey man, come out this weekend. We got a houseboat."
Yeah.
You know, dude, and you're like, "Nah."
You're like, you're disgusting,
Yeah,
first of all.
Yeah, you're just gonna have like, I don't want to hang out with these weird strangers all day on their weird boats.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just gonna suck.
Yeah, it sounds like the start of a murder. Like, come
Yeah.
out on this boat, I don't know you.
Yeah, but Clint, there was just something about him, man. He's
Good guy.
good dude, and I was like, you know what? I want to just email him and see what he says about this this chopper stuff. And then Thursday,
We're in a chopper.
in a chopper, man. 'Cause I was like, how cool would that be? And then just did it on a whim. Coolest dude for no charge. Just came
In a chopper.
Yeah. Came, picked us up. Drove Thursday. Drove me, Dave Thornton, and then your buddy Aaron.
Yeah.
In this Huey over downtown Johannesburg. Took us out to lunch.
Running gang signs. We had guns
Crazy.
even. Couldn't shoot them. No bullets, but
But
cool
they're-
to fucking hang them out the window. It's just as cool. It's almost the same feeling.
So he brought us back, and then he brought us all out Saturday. I mean, what a crazy experience. Flew us out on a chopper to a
game
multi-million-dollar private
Exotic
game
game
reserve,
reserve.
exotic with like fountains, pool in the middle of the bush.
Coffee. Everything you want. I mean,
Yeah,
you had everything.
No, an open bar.
Full service, yeah.
Full service bar, yeah, like food, like a buffet thing going there as well. Took us in this big
Eating
game.
ecstasy,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Eating ecstasy looking at animals.
It was crazy how we got our drinks. The dude had like a bartender in front of the safari thing. Man, you want some more ice? Little vodka tonic? Okay. You want a
God.
little Jameson and some water? Sipping that stuff, taking pictures, like rhino 15 feet away. I'm like, this is
Fancy. It's like
is
Jesus'
the
doggy. It's like a
life.
doggy park in heaven. Like, just beautiful animals. There was like a bison there that cost, what, $2-3 million for an effing bison, dude.
Yeah.
A bison.
Yeah.
You know?
I
And we
mean-
actually came up with the idea that if you bang, like in America, like they always bust a guy.
you got to talk
fucking-
about DTF.
Yeah, because a lot of these animals are DTF and people don't, you know, it's not a popular conversation, you know? But
Your fans got to know what DTF means. You have
oh yeah,
to
they're
talk
down to
about that.
fucking.
Yeah, okay.
That's it. So a lot of animals are, and they just don't bring it up a lot, you know. But I mean, how do they think we get more animals? So what I'm saying is that these animals there are definitely, some of them were definitely down. But I think if you bang, like in the States, somebody always gets busted banging an animal. But
Like,
it's always
like a horse.
Yeah.
It's like in a stall.
Yeah, like just a caged up,
Just
more
some
like a
chicken
prostitute.
shit stuff. Some chicken shit.
Yeah, some
animal
chicken
fucking.
shit. Yeah, some chicken shit animal fucking, dude. But we say if you bang a serious animal, bro.
Like a wild animal.
Yeah, like a wild animal. You're not a bestiality person.
Nope.
You're a fucking legend, dude.
And I'll admit, Theo's been talking about this enough where the first week of him talking about fucking cheetahs, I was like, that's just some weird shit. But it's worked around my brain long enough where I'm like, he's right.
Yeah.
Like you fucking grab a hold of a wild lion and somehow manage to fuck it on camera.
Yeah. Oh, you show up on YouTube. You're fucking a lion?
You should just pick the country you get to be president of.
You will never buy a drink again for yourself. Ever.
No, it really is incredible.
Like, that's the guy that fucked a lion.
If I knew I could live, I would do it now. I'm like, I'll fuck a lion. Like that is like.
But all it takes is one swat and your nuts are gone, dude. Imagine trying to scurry and pick up your nuts while you're just massively losing blood out of your body.
Yeah.
And be miserable. And you get one, you can't find the other one. Because you have to find one first to even know what the other one looks like, too.
Right.
Because the sack leaves a lot to be visually known.
But you're right, man. Any child with a gun could kill a lion. You're fucking a man. Dude. A man fucks a lion.
Dude, if I had fucking $7, 3 lives, and a hard-on, I'd be out there fucking wild animals, dude, and making fucking legendary shit out of my life. Not doing some of this weak shit you guys are doing, working at banks.
Dude, you really can't top that. That's the ultimate topper. Someone could be like, man, I robbed a bank.
He's like,
you'd be like, hey, man, let me ask you a question. Like, when you were in the vault, was there a lion in there and did you fuck it? No? Then why don't you shut your fucking mouth? Yeah. Let a man talk.
Yeah, why don't you shut
Let the men talk for a bit.
Yeah, let the men talk, huh? I think your skirt hem's coming a little loose, huh? Why don't you get out there and vag out in the yard a little,
Why don't you get your bank robbing panties? Fucking take them outside and let the men have a conversation.
Why don't you have some tomato plants to water, little fella?
You got something to knit? We're fucking lions in here.
Yeah, why don't you go knit yourself a fucking bitch quilt and wrap yourself up in that sucker, you little cheap whore. Anyway, man. But yeah, good times out there, man. Definitely good times.
Oh, man, it was.
So, Dan Cummins, if we want to check you out, obviously you have, I know you have a half-hour special and a 1-hour special that's on DVD, and it's called with a capital...
Yeah, Crazy with a
Crazy
capital
Capital
F.
with a capital F.
Yeah,
right, and I'm going to have to go buy a copy now since I didn't know that immediately. Crazy with a capital F. Does it include the bit about the panda bears that you've been doing here? It does, good.
Yep, that one's on there.
Yeah, because we're already talking about species, man.
Talking about animals a lot. Yeah.
We're talking about animals. Dan has some very interesting views, and actually you have a lot of animals in your act.
I do.
Your act that I've seen this week.
Right. And
Some
I have a lot of my Stu, a buddy of mine, was talking about this guy who books me. He's like, what do you have against animals? Because like on the previous CD too, I just have a lot of hateful bits towards animals for some reason. I don't even really hate animals. I just hate how crazy people get about animals.
Yeah, dude, I feel you, man. When I grew up, they had like I didn't even know there were pets until I was about 9. When I went over to a friend's house and they had a pet. Like we just had stray dogs.
Until then, you just thought there was just shit that ran around that you had to try and catch and fuck.
Yeah,
that was hard to catch and fuck.
And I was just looking for something. I was just looking for something to keep the old fucking shooter warm, you know, just a little night hole. Anyway, man, once again I've hit rock bottom with a very special person. You can check Dan out on
dancummins.tv.
dancummins.tv, and you also have a podcast, right? That you do?
Yeah, we have a podcast.
Podcast.
I have to.
Is all your stuff through your site?
It's all through the site.
Okay.
The podcast hasn't come out yet, but I got a radio show on Mondays that I got to interview you for.
Yeah, man, I'd love to come out sometime.
Yeah. And then we're it's Naked and Fearless. It's on XM Sirius Channel 97 on Mondays.
Naked and Fearless, dude. And once again, we'll flash the posters of us half naked and fearful when we got a hold of when the saucy Aussie
pants on, shirt off.
Got
DTF.
a hold of us.
South Africa.
These animals are DTF. This is from Johannesburg, from the Nando's Josie Comedy Festival. Dan Cummins, check him out on dancummins.tv. We're going to leave you with another bit of Dan Cummins here from the festival. Thanks a bunch, dude.
Man, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, whenever you get back to the States, come back and
we're
hang
hanging
out
out,
again.
man. Santa Monica.
Let's do it, dude.
We're going to fucking catch some stray animals and keep shit real.
Hell yeah, man. I want to fuck something.
My ex-wife and I couldn't agree on breed. That's what kept us from getting a dog. She wanted a cockadoodle, cockapoo. Have you heard of that little circus freak? Half Cocker Spaniel, half Poodle, all bad idea. Why would you do that? Yeah, let's take the minimal intelligence of Cocker Spaniels, the dumbest dog in history, and blend that with the evil and hate of Poodles into one hypoallergenic antichrist. It'll never shed, but it will eat your children's souls. Ideally, I want a pet that hasn't been successfully bred yet. I want a squirrelador. Yeah, half Labrador, half squirrel, all kick-ass beast. In my mind, I think I do cool lab stuff like swim and catch frisbees, and cool squirrel stuff like walk on power lines and water ski. Not bad for a 90-pound rodent.
Randy. We are feeling Randy here from the presidential suite penthouse at the Monte Casino Palazzo Hotel. You're Dave Thornton.
Guilty. Now, mate, I've hung out with you now for, what, 2 weeks? Week?
Yeah.
How did the likes of us get into the presidential suite, sipping on tea?
Sipping on tea in the MF and presidential suite, dude.
Just some
I
little
don't know,
southern
man.
yokel and some little Aussie
The
redneck.
saucy Aussie, they call him, actually.
Yeah.
You really are Australian, right?
Yeah.
Now, a
Okay,
lot-
no, I might as well tell you. It's a lie. It is a lie. I just put it on.
Now, a lot of people call Australia like, have it written down actually here, God's runaway son. Is that true or no?
God's runaway son?
Yeah.
You could just call us the 51st state, mate.
Oh, I know.
That's what we could call it. Because
Really?
you can do my accent, can't you?
Aye.
Is that it? Was that it? Aye.
Oi. No, that's not. It's like, yeah, let's go to the beach, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just kind of it. It's still pretty bad.
I kind of look like I got some kind of spinal
No,
problem.
you don't, though. You don't at all.
I look like I got Bell's palsy. One side of my face is just dropping off.
Is that a disease in Bell's palsy?
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
we don't
looks
have
like
that.
you've had a stroke.
Oh,
It
really?
just hangs off your face.
Oh, we don't have that.
Yeah, son. That's mine. That's me doing you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, down the fuck, son.
Dude, a lot of people are, man. A lot of people are down to fuck. So, do you think a lot of chicks are more down to fuck or DTF in Australia or in South Africa? Just from perception.
South Africa.
Yeah, me too, man. They are fucking people here.
But it's the accent thing.
Yeah.
I remember when I was over in New York, tour around, international, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was in New York, and like one girl called my accent exotic. This shit is not exotic. This accent lends itself to possibly like digiting a tiger or something out in the safari. Oh, look at him. I reckon I could really piss him off. That's what this accent is. This accent is not getting women percolating in the nether regions. That shit ain't happening.
So a lot of people feel like since you're from Australia, you know, that you guys are like crazy and like drinking beers, you know, and just doing like a lot of crazy stuff, you know. What do you guys do over there?
Yeah, we're supposed to be like the wild colonial boys. Like everyone thinks we're just
Yeah.
the craziest.
And crime, because they kicked you guys out of somewhere because you guys were crime.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I got nothing to do with crime. When I was here, did I tell you that story? First night, first couple of nights I was here. Met up with a friend I met last year here. She's taken me out and done all this stuff. We left the club. She'd had a couple of drinks, admittedly. She drove off, and then these cops saw her kind of drive off from the club. Here, sirens are going and everything. She tried to keep driving, but then they caught up with her, pulled over. And this guy's like, if you kept driving, there's a police officer, I would have shot you. And like, I'm supposed to be, you know, like, yeah, I'm supposed to be the descendants of freaking criminals from England. I'm sitting there shitting myself. I'm like, supposed to be this wild Aussie guy, and I'm just like, you're right, officer. Yeah, you're right. What do you need? I'll give you this leather jacket. I don't care. I'm like, I just shit myself.
And what happened? How did you get? She get DWI?
No. Man, you know, yeah, all right. In America, you know, in Australia, they do breathalyze you. You're done.
You're done.
They're there, and he's like, I'm going to breathalyze you. And she goes, yeah, that's not a good idea. She says that to the cop, right? And then she's sitting there, and he's like, why are you driving so fast? And she goes, oh, he's a foreigner. You know, I don't feel safe in this area. And he's like, yeah, but he's a man. He should be able to look after him. And she's like, nah, look at him.
Did you really?
That was their defense. They were trying to defend my masculinity, like getting out of this thing. And then she's going, how about we just do an on-the-spot fine? And like I found out later, on-the-spot fines, like,
runs the country here.
yeah, that's like a one-off sponsorship deal when a prostitute walks out of your hotel. And so they debated it, and she's debating like that I couldn't fight my way out of a wet paper bag.
So so she was trying to lower the fine based on your lack of masculinity. That's awesome.
It came down to like 130 rand, which is like what,
That's
20 bucks?
17 US. Yeah. Dang, not bad, dude.
How good's that?
That's
Eh?
Dave Thornton, man. Worth 17 American dollars.
Doing the opposite when you find yourself in trouble, being more effeminate.
Yeah, he's just like putting his hands in the glove box for warmth. He's like, it just feels warmer in here. Like doing just fucking sulking down, licking his paws. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Talking about my Meg Ryan DVD collection. Anyone seen Sleepless in Seattle? Has anyone seen that? Oh man, I should give you money. You must have had the worst night ever.
Your ringtone goes off, and it's from The Notebook.
I love this movie. Oh God.
Oh Christ.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's good shit, man.
This Brazier's cutting into me. Oh man.
Now, you've been labeled the Saucy Aussie and the Australian Concierge. What does that mean?
Man, you were the one who named me those things. Didn't you say I was the concierge? You also called me the best man.
Oh, yeah, you look like the best man at everybody's wedding. That's what you seem like.
When you were telling me that the other night, it made me think what you'd be at the wedding.
Yeah.
I just realised you'd be the brother-in-law that tells stories and gets up there and does a speech that no one wants to hear.
Yeah, Donnie and Margaret. I remember when you guys fucked the first time. Wow, that was nice. I was right. I was there. I was in the room.
You probably don't know this, but I was in the cupboard, cracking one out.
Yeah, twisting one off, dude.
But I'd be the best man. I'd have to placate you. I'd have to calm you down, sit you in the corner, give you a glass of water.
Hey, man, you need a glass of water, man.
What is that? I look like one of those bobblehead dolls, you know, that sit on.
No, you don't. It's just like, you just are so excited all the time. And so I have to like kind of take it to an extreme level to try and impersonate you. Now, some people call you the Knight Rider of Melbourne. Is that true?
That's right.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
David Thornton or David Knight? You decide.
Now,
The Knight Rider.
But now this is true. You've done a lot of television and radio in Australia. Loads, actually. Which in our country is laundry. Loads. But to you guys, it's a bunch of semen.
Heaps.
But in your country, it's heaps. It means a lot. Loads.
Yeah, loads.
Loads.
Where'd you learn that?
Huh? Just heard it. I think I heard you say it probably. Loads.
You've done your research.
We got all these loads, yeah.
See,
Oh, look.
so is that what it sounds like? I got loads of work and it sounds like just a pile of semen
Yeah,
on my
when you're
stomach
like,
I got to
dude,
work through.
I got loads of work to do. I'm like, damn, man.
And I call it work too. Got to get through 8 cocks
Yeah, man.
before 6, so let me get this going.
I got to jerk off right now, buddy. But so tell us about that. So like, is radio something you kind of like want to do? Because I mean, I was reading online, of course, and it seems like you've done a good bit of it.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's like, you know, it's fun, but you got to get up early in the morning. That's the only.
Do you feel like it's different trying to convince a crowd to laugh and then trying to convince a radio audience to laugh? I mean, is there?
Yeah, because the thing is with radio too, I always reckon it's like your dance partners going, you know, like you do stand-up, like, you know, we've been doing 1,800 seaters, you find out straight away what's funny, what's not. In a radio, it's like you and a couple other guys sitting around forcing laughter.
Oh, and there's usually like a lesbian in there or like some cheeky gay.
Yeah,
you know?
that's exact. Now, it's just like, yeah, you ultimately, any entertainment news has to be delivered to you by some gay guy.
Oh, yeah, big country Kim or some dude, you know.
Ah, I can't believe it. Angelina Jolie, did you hear about this week? Oh my God. We even have that in Australia. Like we import American gays because it sounds right for them to do the entertainment news.
It's that's fucking hilarious, man. So do you think a lot of hotties over there in Australia or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We, that's all we got in. I don't know if you've seen Border Security.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's really good.
That-
They like attack the Japanese.
That's our show where it's basically about customs and all these Southeast Asian people trying to get into our country and showing that Australians are still racist. And that's what basically, that's our criteria. We don't ask what you do with each woman, we just do that. And if her hips sit between it, we're like, yeah, come in.
Come on in here. There's not a lot of biggins over there, huh?
That's all the Southeast Asian people going, what is DTF? It's down to fuck, son.
Yeah. It's family starting, down to family. That means down to fuck more than once. All right, so personally, I think you're a great performer, and we are super happy that you spent some time with us.
What?
Sorry.
That came off really...
I have to say that. Okay, let me try again. Oh, man. Dude, honestly, bro, I think you're fucking one of my favorite performers, and I'm super happy that you came to chill out.
You said the other night I was your favourite performer.
Okay, well, I already told Michael Loftus that today, so I can't say it again.
Okay.
But you and Michael Loftus.
Do you know that I'm one of the best in my country in a sport that we like to do where we run and wank?
Oh, you guys do that?
Yeah,
I've heard about that, man.
I came
speed
sixth.
jerking.
I came sixth.
Did you really? You came in sixth in a speed jerk.
I told Dan Cummins, actually.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He loves it, man. He watches all of my jerk tapes at home. He watches how he judges who he's going to be friends with. But yeah, they have a sport in Australia. It's kind of a novice deal. It's more of like a summer camp thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, guys and chicks will run and masturbate at the same time,
It's
and then the
amazing.
first one to get off wins.
Yeah, which is kind of
And falls on the ground at the same time.
well. Ultimately, that's what happens. That's how you know because their knees drop out, and some people fake it. That's like like in soccer when guys go down when they're faking it, you get a red card.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. That's a penalty. You can tell if you went down without orgasm, especially for guys.
Especially for guys.
Surely.
Now, girls, it's a little bit of a judgment call.
Now, it's hard. It's like, rubbing your stomach and patting your head. You're trying to get it all, like, to get, you got to be
But-
quick. And
It's a beautiful race, though.
yeah, I'm known more for my style than my speed. Like, I'll rub my balls and just work the shaft while I'm doing it, which is a crowd favourite thing. Like, I'm middle of the pack stuff, but I put bums on seats. Like, the stadium fills up because I got good technique.
He fills up, man. It looks like he's riding a hand pony. Just his own hand pony.
I mean, when it gets down to, like, the finals, I'll milk the prostate. It's more for the crowd than me.
Yeah, it's not for him, man. It's not for him. Wow.
I'll just toss my own salad. It's amazing.
Okay. I don't even know what's going on now. Yeah, man, you gotta ice your nuts sometimes when things get uncanny. My grandfather didn't have any nuts in his sack.
Really?
Yeah.
How the fuck did he procreate?
I don't know, actually. It's a good question, man.
That's good. Well, it's funny because all my grandmother's daughters are black, so maybe something else
Yeah, he
happened
didn't have
there.
any nuts in his sack.
Really?
Yeah.
Was
Nut-free.
this open, like, knowledge within your family?
Yeah.
Really?
He didn't have any nuts.
Did
I
he
mean, there was
just-
some stuff in there, but it wasn't nuts, You know what I'm talking about?
Just use it as a change pouch or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Like the
Hey
extra.
boy, I want some cigarettes. Just unzips his nutsack and gets out some change. Here's a couple niggles. I think I can find a dime. Did he? But that would be an advantage. Like, he'd be an awesome wrestler and stuff like that.
Yeah, but a lot of
People
chicks, he
do.
said, didn't like it because like having an empty nutsack just made people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but then, is he finishing the race?
I don't know. I mean, I don't ask all that. It's my grandfather.
Man, I've heard stories about your family. You know a lot of shit about your family.
Dude, well, I just told you I'm getting a pretty big deal, and you seem to think it's a joke.
Well, how about you? Then, was that hereditary? You got no nuts?
No, I got nuts.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking the other day I want to get my nuts rounded a little bit more spherical, more fucking urban,
Oh, really?
And this quail egg form I got going on now. This seems kind of old hat,
What, you mean like just two Spaldings?
Yeah, just fucking serious fierce. Or squares. That way, if you fucking get angry at somebody, you stack them, go attack a motherfucker. Look here,
Just
you fucking cocksucker.
club
I'm
'em round
stacking
the
my
ears.
nuts, bitch. It's on.
Imagine that, just getting clubbed to death by a guy's square nut. Like you couldn't walk back
No,
down the
don't
street.
hit them with your nuts, but once you stack them, that's like you're in a full...
Attack mode.
Yes. You get your attackers, and you're just attacking.
I reckon you could club them. Like you could, imagine getting hit in the ears with square nuts.
Yeah, you have to have a huge nutsack, dude.
Yeah, it'd be like, that Matrix move. Like you just, what a finishing move. Slam. You get hit by nuts, like I said. Like imagine that. That's that guy that got knocked out by Theo's
nuts,
nuts
yeah.
last night.
Yeah, that'd be on YouTube right after this famous video that Dan Cummins and I came up with. The guy who's banging a leopard out in the wild.
Now that came about, I think, did Dan tell the story about how we got the helicopter ride?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so
He said it was a little weird, actually. We got out to you, we got out there, and then you got to kind of, try to convince us to be in your tattoo party, as you called it.
well, you didn't seem to be arguing that hard, did you?
Whatever, man. Trying to catch some sun.
What happens on tour? But there, that's when you said, and it's true, if someone you could fuck like a live wild beast
Yeah.
while the phone's ringing.
That's all right. It's my brother.
Oh, really?
He calls every day.
Grandpa's found his nuts.
Y'all can stop looking.
Woo-wee!
No, but if you could fuck a wild beast, man, that's what I'm talking. That's more of like that's how they did it back in Roman times, Like nowadays, people are buying these expensive dogs and just all this. It's a lot of beating around the bush, man.
If you were in Australia, because I want you to come to Australia, right,
wanna
and do
go.
some shows, what animal would you fuck there?
Well, I'd probably have to rue out a little.
Would you?
Yeah, just because the I mean, I know it's kind of everybody does it,
Oh, yeah, please.
but I have to bang a kangaroo or
That's what we call Tuesday afternoon.
or a sloth. Don't you have sloths over there?
We have human sloths, but we don't.
Human sloths.
I know some clubs we could go to that get you some human sloths.
Ooh, what about one of those chicks from The Hills Have Eyes? Wasn't that filmed over there?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Oh, that changes shit. Yeah, I'd fuck one of those. Imagine those Anaroo. Just some kind of weird freeway.
Fucking sweet threesome, man. I want a fucking alien, man. In all 9 holes. They're bringing some serious pussy down here. Alrighty. Anyway, we have to be on stage and our show starts in about 20 minutes?
Shit.
How do you feel about it, man? Have you enjoyed yourself here in South Africa, honestly, man?
Man, this is like, we've been well out of our station. We're sitting here in the presidential suite at this point in time.
Where Mandela has stayed. Okay,
Mandela.
Diana Ross, Michael Jackson,
50 Cent.
50 Cent stayed in here.
He said Chris Rock stayed in here.
Chris Rock.
And now, the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Separate rooms, baby. Where the hose at?
There was the room back there.
Full of hose.
Man, the screen. They've got a drop-down screen that would be, what, 12 foot wide?
Yeah. Huge drop-down screen. Just.
You watch porn on that.
I'm not watching any porn in here.
It comes to the money shot. You'd be waking up in cold sweats for weeks about that.
Oh, Christ. Crikey's!
Oh, I got a load of work.
I got a load of work to do, man.
No, but the gig's here, man, 1,800 people, you know.
Fucking awesome, man.
I feel bad that they hate you. You've been dying on stage, which is a shame, but everyone else is killing it, man, which is good.
People are killing it, man, and they should be, you know. But I'll be back in the future, man, and I doubt they're going to have you guys back. And I'll be back in the future, so I'll have another chance to redeem myself.
You know, when you come back here, I reckon it's starting a new evolution. Because I don't know if you get the same response in America, but here they're just like, yeah, let's punch some midgets.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys are coming up with that, like, you know, the fear in their eye, like this resolution that they're like, yeah, let's take them down. It's like, this is the new apartheid here.
This is it, dude, because I do the Midgets vs. Cats bit, and I got the best tweet I've ever had the other day. I get a tweet from some guy who's a midget. He goes, dude, I'm a midget. I was at your show the other night. Best fucking time of my life. Yeah.
I don't even like me, so yeah.
And that's when you know the Lord's working, you know?
Hey, did I ever tell you, I got a mate back home, right? We have the spring carnival, like the race meet, so like our Kentucky Derby, the Melbourne Cup. A friend of mine, he was part of the promotion, stand-up comedian, his name's Tommy Little. He had the Little Cup, where what he did is between one of the races, he got actual guys, they're all in suits and stuff there to see.
Fancy people.
Yeah, the horse meet. They had to run, crawl on all fours, go as fast as they can along probably, 50 metres, what's that, 100 feet, 150 feet, with midgets dressed as jockeys on their back.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that was the race. People were losing their shit.
Really?
He was like, right at the end, one guy really tried to win and kind of leaped over the line with a midget on his back. The midget went flying and face planted. And he ran over, he's like, are you all right? And the midget pulls his head up and he goes, all right, I'm better than all right, I fucking won.
They have very hard faces.
Yeah, big faces. So
yeah.
They can take the brunt of the fall.
Alrighty. Well, good times here in South Africa. That's where you meet Australians. This is Dave Thornton, the saucy Aussie, God's favorite grandson. Is that what they call you?
Yeah, all the time, to be honest.
That's it.
I can't get rid of that nickname. So hopefully it takes off over there in America. When I turn up, that's what you call me. God's favourite grandson's here.
Alrighty, I'm going to leave now. I got a few loads to do, mate. So I'll see you in the future. And
Can you not shake me with the hand you're going to do the loads with?
No, man. I'm doing counterclockwise today.
Oh, different hemisphere. Counterclockwise. Makes sense.
Alrighty, we'll see you guys next time on the Comedy Sideshow.
Love you loads. What's the point of a silent letter? We don't say you, we don't mention you, fuck off. You know, like it just pops up in a word like a freaking ninja for no reason. It's like you're silent at the very least. Can you go to the end of the word?
No, I think I'm going to start it.
Words like psychologist starts with a P. That's cruel. People who need psychological help are already struggling. You just make it harder because I can't find it in the phone directory. They're sitting there just going, oh, it's been a tough day. If you just give me the phone directory, I'll find some help. It'll be fine. Psychologist. S. Shit, I can't find anyone. Oh, that's it. I can't handle this anymore. I need a knife. N.